And here we are. Carlos is at 4:35, just about ready to leave. We might both be crazy, but we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, and we'll hopefully be back on Monday. Or Saturday. Alright.
There's what once used to be called Kenny's Walleye and Catfish, but we found out they changed their name to Jimmy's Walleye and Catfish.
2 years ago. Prices went up 2 weeks ago.
And we're on our last leg, about 30 minutes. Here we are, real close now. Coming up the woods here.
Them there woods.
Purdy.
Very pretty.
This is Dora Sink, just northwest of our forest that we're going to go in. Pretty neat. And here we are, pulling into the Devil's Backbone Wilderness. U.S. Department of Agriculture, Mark Twain National Forest. If you can read that, I don't know, but there you go.
Hey, look at the trail, man. I guess we're going that way?
This way. We're still on. Go. Here we are on the Mary Hollow Loop, coming around. Then we'll start heading southwest, watch a couple turns, and then we'll turn in off trail into the wilderness to find Amber Spring. That's where we're going to camp around, Amber Spring.
So if anybody finds this video,
you'll know. Here's where we came from. We're in a riverbed here. And here's the trail that goes off and then turns up to the north, and we're turning due south to go between this ridge and this ridge to find a stream bed behind this ridge over here, and then at the bottom of the stream we turn left and come up to Amber Spring, where we're going to set up camp. Say hi to Carlos.
Hello. Hi, Carlos.
Well, we made it up through the valley a little bit, then we come up this hill. We're standing at the top. It's breaking off right over there. We're going to go down to the river. Okay, we believe we have located the bottom of Amber Spring. We haven't seen icicles like this yet coming off the rocks anywhere on any of these other rocks.
If anything, we got a water source.
Yeah, and it's coming down from up there. So I took my pack off and I'm going to go up and check. Well, we made it up over that ridge we were talking about. We came down, took a left at the river like we were saying, and it ended up either going underground or up over. We haven't quite determined that yet. But we're in a good level spot here, as you can see, and we decided to go ahead and pitch tents here at 1:15. Say hi!
Hi!
Your mama's ugly! And this, ladies and gentlemen, is our campsite. What you think? Look at that. Look at that sky. Awesome. Couldn't be better.
What the fuck is that noise?
going on, Carlos?
Hey, Pooch. How you doing?
Doing just fine now.
Yeah.
Here's our water source. Nice big icicles. Fun stuff. It boils up just the same as the other stuff.
Well, here's the Booch sitting right next to the fire that he built this morning while I was still sleeping. He's the man.
We had our coffee.
We had our coffee.
And
Now we're boiling water for our breakfast. And what else, Booch?
it's Saturday morning. We had a pretty cold night. Carlos's bag was it's a 30-degree bag, so he was kind of cold.
But we made it through the first night. We'll see what happens tonight.
The sun's coming up, and get a quick scan over there.
Little Orphan Annie was right. The sun came out. It's tomorrow. Booch out.
A little ad for Mountain House, whatever. Good stuff.
As we finish our breakfast right before we head out on the trail. Now we're back to our regularly scheduled program, and we're here to determine whether or not a Booch does shit in the woods. And we're here to find out, ladies and gentlemen, that yes, they do. Not only is it exhilarating, but it is so relaxing to do it just every time you're in the woods.
Goodbye, campsite. We'll see you soon. Don't go anywhere.
We're out of here. Our next bit of information we have is that all electric thermometers go into failure after 14 degrees. Our thermometer locked up at 14 degrees last night at 7 p.m. and before we went to bed it was well below the minimum. And after this cold weather, not only our balls shrink up, but so do our backpacks.
Let me out! Let me out of this ice jail!
You're in jail for a reason, scum!
I'll show you.
Ah! He's coming to get me! This is the view from under those icicles. Pretty cool. This is where we are right now, at the bottom of the western side of the Devil's Backbone. And here it is. See how it loops around just like it did on the map? It goes all the way up there. And we're going to find the trail on the other side here around the bend, and then find an easier way up and go on up, and then take another video from the top. Well, we just saw an armadillo, but he went down this ridge here. We started walking up what we think is Devil's Backbone, and we're going to continue up north.
He went down the ridge to look for his bigger brother. What that the thing about devil's backbone? Of course, I wasn't it.
This is our fire.
We love our fire.
This is our pot on our fire. And soon we will use that hot water after it boils for 2 minutes to drink and make hot chocolate.
And how did we get the water? From the ice cubes.
The ice.
Icicles.
We took it from the ice mountain and thanked God for our chance to retrieve it. And it's cold.
Notice, ice not melting.
Ice good. We started to sing, icicles, icicles, I want to melt my icicles, I want to melt some ice. I want to melt some icicles, I want to melt it till it boils.
Oh yeah, it boils.
Okay, we're done. Well, it's Saturday night now. The thermometer is a little bit higher than it was yesterday at 6:30. Right now it is 6:40. So like 10 degrees higher. So tonight shouldn't be as bad, hopefully. And got our fire going good. Just having a ball. Well, Donovan, when you come camping with us and you get your own flashlight, you can make lightsabers in the smoke. Look. Can you see it? I hope you can. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's really cool. Well, it's Sunday morning. We just got the fire going pretty decent. Carlos is cutting up some more wood. And look around. We got about 3 inches of snow. Pretty cool. Alright, well, we set up our breakfast. We had some coffee, some hot chocolate. We're eating our scrambled eggs with bacon, Gina's favorite egg meal. Just add water.
I'm changing the batteries in my camera because it's cold.
It's cold.
And look, here's my breakfast. Scrambled eggs with bacon. Gina's favorite.
And the thermometer was minned out this morning again at LLL. So we think it's 14 degrees is when it goes underneath its minimum. But we're warm. Alright, well, it is 10:20.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. We're expecting to leave here a little bit earlier, but we decided to be a little warm by the fire. And here we go. We're going to go off down that way on the trail now. Here's another little ice cave we found. Pretty cool. Here's a little farm, private property obviously, right next to the Collins Ridge trailhead, and we're heading west to the river, the North Fork River. I don't know if you can see it, but there's an eagle right there on that pine tree that's leaning out. There he goes.
Holy shit.
About ready to leave. There's what once birdie behind this ridge over here, and then at the bottom. Well, we made it up over that ridge here. Better. This morning while I was still sleeping. Before we head out on the scheduled program, we're here to does shit in the woods. Not only is it exhilarating to do it just every time you're in the woods. Where we and then find an easier way up. And thank God for our chance to retrieve it.
I say cold, I want to melt
Get in my tummy. How do you heat up? Because it's probably frozen. Oh, and you hear that.
Oh yeah, that's a nice shot.
Sunday morning, we just got the fired eggs with bacon, Venus' favorite egg meal. Just had that was mid down, so we think it needs its minimum. Another, there he goes.
Want to make home movies like this to share? Do it the easy way at makemovie.com.